In this video, I'll be looking into the different forces that act on gene pools and how these gene pools interact with each other. First, we need to understand the basics of evolution. Children inherit traits from their parents. All evolution stems from this idea. The first force on a gene pool is that of creating new life. This is important for increasing the size of the gene pool and promoting the gene pool's survivability through numbers. The number of females in a gene pool dictates how quickly one can create new life. Another force on the gene pool is that of killing opposing genes. Males typically participate in killing more because males are able to commit and withstand violence better than females because they aren't holding or raising infants. The third force happens when new life is created, and that is the force of bad genes building up in the gene pool, mutation. In our universe, bad genes pop up faster than good genes pop up, so there needs to be a way to bleed mutations from the gene pool, which brings us to our fourth force. The final force is that of adaptation, or genes that work well with the environment. Adaptation can be achieved through sacrifice, as maladapted genes will be exterminated to provide room for the well-adapted genes. This is almost exclusively done by males, as males can spread good genes more quickly than females could, and males more disposable. We can break down these four forces into both masculine and feminine forces, with creation and mutation being more feminine, while killing and sacrifice are more masculine traits. That is why we see more males killing and adapting while females create new life and thus more new mutations. While these forces act on gene pools, it also works a similar way in terms of culture, such that a culture can be highly mutated and dysgenic, promoting ill health and failure, while a highly adapted culture will be highly eugenic, functional, and healthy. Now that you know the forces that act on gene pools, we can start to look at how the different gene pools interact with each other. If we perceive or detect a certain gene pool or culture that is to be highly mutated, that is toxic and damaging to others and the people that follow it, we treat people that in that gene pool like a toxin. What typically happens to groups that were seen as damaging to another group is that the toxic group is expelled, exactly like how our body deals with toxins, via emesis or via abscesses that get pushed out of the skin. People who are higher mutation typically behave in ways that are toxic to others, such as a survival mechanism to try and hoard resources for themselves and take away resources from everybody else. Certain cultures and religions promote this kind of thinking, and these cultures typically produce dysgenic gene pools, either through inbreeding or other dysgenic practices. To conclude, gene pools create, kill, mutate, and adapt, with females doing more of the creating and mutating, while males focus more on the killing and adapting.